Hello, my name is Greg McCoach, editor of the newsletter, The Mining Speculator. Today we're at the Metals Investor Forum in Vancouver, Canada. And today I'm with John Mark Staude of Riverside Resources. John Mark, pleasure to be here.
Great, Greg, to be with you.
Yeah, no, this is wonderful. I'm glad we got this chance to sit down and explain to people the value proposition of Riverside Resources, because as a newsletter writer, I've been following your company for a long time. And one of the primary reasons that originally got me interested in your company was the prospect generator model. And why don't you explain that for those that don't understand what that means?
Sure. Well, the prospect generator model for us is having a number of properties that can make a discovery. We generate them using our database, using our knowledge, and using our expertise in Mexico to come up with projects that have the potential for big discovery, and then find partners to help de-risk them. By having partners do that, we don't dilute our share structure. Right. And what we also get is multiple different projects moving forward simultaneously. So the shareholders get exposed to many, many different opportunities and don't get blown out with the high risks of just one.
Right, and just like we've seen in the last 10 years with the crazy markets we've experienced, you know, many mining companies have had not just one rollback, two, three rollbacks, right? Yes. And your company has never done a rollback.
No, and we don't ever see that. We don't see that happening. We have 44 million shares out.
Right.
We have a good cash position. We have been able to generate cash from the selling of some of our projects. Yeah. We've been able to generate cash from option payments, from advanced royalties, and also from our service agreements. So we actually do the on-the-ground work on our projects.
Right, and it takes a quality team for everybody to interest a JV partner that wants to spend the money with you. So obviously you have a very good team that others like to follow. And
yeah, we've been lucky with that, and you're exactly right. For example, right now we do the work with Centerra Gold. Right. So Centerra, 100% funding, and we bring the projects to them, and then they're doing the drilling, funding the drilling, but we staff it. And we've been able to do that ongoingly with Kinross Gold. Right. We did that with Cliffs. We did that with Antofagasta. We've done that with Hochschild.
You're right, a lot of people.
Yeah, exactly.
They're spending the money, and if anything happens, you get the benefit. You know, you're still benefiting.
We do. We share together in the benefit, and what they got was quick, turnkey results. Investors want results. What are the catalysts? Right. And so we're able to provide that quickly to those as companies as well. Right. If they had to go and set up and get organized, we have the trucks, we have the people, we have the relationships, we know how to do the permitting, we know how to do it cost effectively. Right. So we can guarantee we can do it more cheaply and much faster than you'd try to do it on your own in the places we know.
Right, and out of the 10 projects that you currently have, there's 2 projects that we were talking about yesterday that really seem to have come to the forefront and are ready for a JV partner. And tell us a little bit about those projects and why you're have such high potential for those.
We're so excited. First one is the Cecilia. The Cecilia is the right geology. The geology you want to see is big, the geology you want to see is grade, and the geology you want to see is easy to get into. In other words, we have access agreements, drill permits, and what we have is the geology that's similar to the Piteria deposit in Mexico. And Piteria is 500 million ounces. It's big. Big. Like a mag silver. Big. That type of potential. Right. And in fact, our vice president of exploration, Ron Burke, was part of the discovery team. Yeah. He was also part of the discovery team for Pretium at Brucejack. Wow. So he's been successful, and so when he says, look, John Mark, this is a really good one, we get that type of confidence and we get excited and we see the geology. Yeah. The second one is the Peñoles district. Right. What a name. That's actually where the corporation Peñoles got started. Right, right. There's high grades, they've mined in the past, and we've been able to consolidate the district and own key land there. We've had drilling, and we see now the potential for expanding that. Mm-hmm. So at the Peñoles project, grade near the surface, again, companies like Mag Silver, companies like Exelon, companies that are able to be producers need these type of high-grade resources. So Riverside's excited to have the Peñoles project as a second lead asset. So yeah, right now, those 2 projects, we're so excited for the first quarter of this year to be pushing those ahead, looking for partners, considering ourselves. We have drill permits in hand now. So that's a great spot for Riverside shareholders to be.
And that's an exciting exploration story if you can find the right partners here. And you'll be, we're up here in Vancouver, we have another big show right after this show, and then we have the Roundup, which is the geological conference for all the geos to do their wheeling and dealing. So
No, it is. And so for us, we actually have the chance to be at each of those conferences, and we have the diversity of a team. So it's pretty interesting, Craig.
Yeah.
I have the investor relations team at the beginning, the blend in the middle, and then I just have my scientific team in the end. Myself as the CEO, I'm actually able to be in all three of those conversations.
Yeah.
And that's what's special about Riverside is we operate as a technical team, and to be at the roundup, to go deep, high quality, owning shares in Riverside, you get the quality team.
Yeah.
We get the best projects. No idea of a rollback. No, we have 44 million shares. We got a long way to go. Very, very good position at 35 cents. Great chance to really get into the stock. And progress.
Super value, good value for what you've got asset-wise and money in the bank and the team that you've developed, the model you're following. What about projects that you may consider self-funding, where you don't take on a JV partner? I think that's the beauty of, out of your 10 projects, I think all of them are in Mexico except one.
Correct.
So, sometimes it may behoove you, hey, for a little bit of money, you might get more benefit to just spend a little bit of the money yourself, put a few drill holes in to see if there's something interesting there to develop it further. So
totally the case, and we've done that in the past, and right now we're very excited because we actually have that in projects in Mexico that we're working on. We acquired 5 new properties last year as well, quietly acquiring out of the lotteries or other ways, and we're doing work ourselves. So as we do the work ourselves, as we did at Piñoles, and as we did at Cecilia, so what we're glamorously talking about now, the deep work was us spending the money ourselves, putting it together, and then we can drill. So the fact that we have drill permits gives us that opportunity. It also keeps the negotiations better.
Right, yeah.
Come in and lowballs us, I go, fine, we just keep doing it.
Yeah.
So our team will be in the field at both of those projects in the next month, continuing to do the work. And pretty quickly you say, okay, Riverside just gets at it. But right now is the deal season. Right now is the time when the people are coming and we have these projects ready. So right now is an ideal time for us as shareholders to see if we can swing for the fence.
Yeah, and the monies are flowing. From what we're seeing, the monies are flowing in exploration right now. And that means, I think, we haven't seen this kind of excitement in a long time. But here on the floor yesterday and today, you can feel it. The investors, the retail investors are definitely interested.
No, they are. I'm glad to meet with them too.
So let's talk one last thing about Mexico here, because since you're mostly in Mexico, are you focused solely precious metals or a combination of precious metals and base metals?
Actually open to multiple different things, and we've had the opportunity. Shareholders right now can leverage off of the past work of Riverside for base metals as well as precious metals. We actually had Antofagasta, and we had the work with Cliffs to look for iron and then particularly for copper. So we actually have an amazing set of copper projects. So Riverside has a copper portfolio. So Riverside is not like we're trying to get lost in what we're doing. We've been very focused, creating value. The way you do is you own. We own these projects. We have the rights to these projects, and we have them all worked up, so we're able to move those ahead. We always focus on gold because gold, at the end of the day, is amazing, and your subscribers, the people that follow, can really see that gold can do these things. But silver, very good. Copper as well. We actually have zinc as well. And we have all these different things. We have a 75,000 location database that I started building in 1987.
That's very valuable. Yeah,
it is. 30 years putting that together. And that's the type of knowledge we bring. Knowledge is golden.
Yeah, that is. So on that note, I'm seeing a very robust year for Riverside Resources. I feel like the share price is a great value at 35 cents and probably heading much higher in this exploration year 2018.
Thanks a lot, Greg.
Yep. Take care.
Thank you.